We've both put our hands professional,
Very formally, though. Very formal. Very formal podcast. Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to Pottering. Now, in Series 3, very much appreciate you being with me here in the garden, and I'm very excited about this week's episode. I'm joined by the wonderful Nina Conti, who you may know as an incredible ventriloquist. She's an amazing performer. I've known her since the days of Edinburgh, I think, or maybe even before then. But we have a lovely chat, and so I hope you like it. You join me in the garden in the morning, and it's very idyllic. And actually, can I say, quite cool for a moment. So I don't know how long it's going to stay cool for, but a lovely, calm time to be out here. And you join me by this, I want to show you this sunflower. It had one big sunflower on the top, and now it's got all these little ones growing off it. Look. Can you see? So that was the main one there. And then it's got these little ones growing down the side. If you're joining me in audio, that won't make much sense, but there we go. Anyway, enjoy the podcast, and if you can, please hit subscribe. Thank you. Nina Conti, thank you so much for being my guest here on Pottering, here in my garden, the podcast where I bring my friends into my garden for a nice chat. And I'm delighted you're with me this week.
Thank you for having me in your lovely garden.
Well, it's a good day to see it. The sun's out.
Yes.
And it's quite peaceful today. I say that, as I said that, I hear in the distance some sort of bottle recycling happening. It's gone.
Very gentle.
Very gentle.
Recycling.
Very well. But you know, when like a pub or a restaurant empties their bottle recycling, it is like the sound of hell.
I was above a bottle bank in Edinburgh once, and it was 5 a.m. Huge crashing I know that sound well.
What a charming time to do it as well.
Yes.
I think probably Edinburgh was the first time we met. I think so. I was thinking
Do you
about
remember
it.
what it was? What was it?
It would have been
gig?
some sort of compilation gig, I'm sure of it, like Best of the Fest or something.
Yes.
But you, of course, are very known to people as somebody who does incredible ventriloquist work, and have brought to life all manner of play.
It's funny to think of ventriloquist work as a kind of a thing that I've lent my efforts towards the movement of the ventriloquist.
Of course, you work in ventriloquism.
Yes, it's such a funny thing to do. Why am I a ventriloquist? What happened? It's such a strange thing to be. And when you have to, even like at the dentist, you put your profession down, I always think, really? This is going to cause such consternation.
But you've made the fact that so many people obviously thought it was too weird, meant that you...
I feel like a pretentious if I write a performer or director or any of these things, because basically I know what I am. I'm a ventriloquist.
But that's a noble art.
It's very
Nothing
niche.
wrong with it.
Yeah,
niche,
it is noble. Yeah, I guess it is noble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Think of the smiles.
Yes.
But I didn't realise how you'd started off as an actor before, hadn't you? You didn't go straight... You didn't leave school and go, sorry, teacher, I'm going to become a ventriloquist.
No, I didn't.
You went...
I thought I'd be serious for a minute because I went to do philosophy, and then I went to do a law pupillage, and then...
Did you?
I went... but I knew all that time. I thought, I want to be an actress. I'm scared it's not going to want me.
Oh,
so I
right.
better try and be serious and get a degree and all of that.
Were your family keen for you to do something serious?
I think they might have been relieved, but they would never have said that. They always pledged their support.
Wonderful.
But this, something to fall back on idea is also a slight vote of no confidence. And so
it's true, isn't it? We're always told that, like, make sure you've got something to fall back on.
Yes. Why? So, and then as an actress, I definitely had a foot in the door because my parents were actors, but it didn't work. It wasn't enough. And then I did get into the RSC after a while.
I was going to say, but you did serious theatre.
But you did tinsy parts,
Yeah, but that's what everyone does, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, there's the Shakespeare bell. This is the Tinsey Park Bell.
Yes. But I mean, I was grateful for that. It was definitely a fun experience.
Friends of mine who've done it say it's quite fun to do. It's intense, I think, you're committed sometimes to that period of time you go. Is that right? How the RSC
There's a
works?
lot of time. I mean, you wouldn't want to do it if you know, I don't know. It'd be hard if you had family or whatever. But I was young and it was fine. It was like holiday camp.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was fun. But then, ventriloquism was something that I accidentally got shoehorned into by Ken Campbell.
Well, I was going to say it was
the guy.
Ken Campbell was your big influence. Is that right?
Yes.
How did he steer you towards it? It's quite an unusual thing to say to someone. Is like, have you thought about shoving your hand inside this puppet?
Oh, he's so didactic. I'm talking about him in the present tense, isn't that weird? Because he's definitely not with us anymore. But he was so goading and so frightening, and also quite inspiring. But you know, he kept you on your toes. And when I was at the RSC, and I said to him, the voice department don't like my voice. It's such a long story. I tried to shorten. He wanted me to write him little postcards, which he'd sent me, addressed to himself, to write him postcards with questions about how to act, because he wanted to write a book about acting in the form of a letter to an actress. So the voice department don't like my voice. It was true. Sis Berry at the RSC said, there are some voices I can listen to, darling, and others I shut off. And you've got to make yours one I can listen to.
Charming, though, but that's the way that some of those actor trainers were at that time. I think,
know,
as well.
And if they're they sound lauded enough, it
you
sort
just
of feels
listen to
exciting.
Them. I don't know if people like that still exist, or if they're allowed to exist, actually. But that kind of world of like, well, no, that won't work. No, you're not right.
Exactly.
And you were just left with that to deal with.
Yeah. Okay, my voice is shit. Well, what does Ken say? So Ken said, you'll be a vocal acrobat. I'm not trying to
was like
perform that.
I could see his eyebrows.
But yeah,
yes.
If you become a ventriloquist, you know, you'll have Sis Berry, you know, weeping in the wings. So I then started not because I thought, ooh, yes, I would love to be a ventriloquist. I thought, you'll shout at me if I don't try this.
How extraordinary. And so, but do you think he was shouting in that way that brilliant directors and teachers do, because they're trying to, they're shouting down your inner critic, your self-doubt? That's what I sometimes think.
Also, he hated any form of snobbery. He loved these weird art forms and was a truffle pig for them. And he absolutely hated anyone to sneer at anything. He thought that was just the maggot's way with the mighty, you know, and do it fully. And, you know, you're too good for it. That would just be the worst. So I thought, oh God, I'm in trouble now. I'm going to have to try ventriloquism fully.
But what a wonderful... What a wonderful stepping off point as well, though. Like, do you know what I mean? A teacher, I know he wasn't a teacher, but a director going, you've got to do this and you've got to do this fully. Yeah. Because it's so easy to be like, oh, I'm not sure about it. Oh. Because I think I did that at times as well, of going, well, I can't just, who do I think I am being a stand-up? Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he sent me on a lot of quests, actually. Ventriloquism was one of them. And already I'd failed to become a Tuvan throat singer. And I hadn't done that seriously. Well, I mean, it can't be Tuvan, but people can emulate that way of singing. And he had sent me to somebody in Forest Hill to learn that. And it was
all the glamorous places to go.
It's really, and I was just such a sort of silly girl at the time. I suppose that was the way I'd been shaped by society, if I think of it more forgivingly. But I thought, I'm going to look ugly and weird and I don't want it, you know. Anyway, ventriloquism, I didn't have to look weird and ugly because the puppet could, be the thing and I could just be all demure and, stand there smiling.
But it's interesting as well what you say there about being forgiving of our younger selves, because I know I look back on that time and think about how I was so ashamed of everything and so embarrassed by everything, and every kind of criticism I would feel so profoundly Whereas
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like some people don't feel. I feel like some people aren't built like that. They're like, well, they said that. Well, it doesn't matter. What do they matter?
that's
What's
the
only their
goal.
opinion? It's like, yes, but it's crushed me.
Yeah, I know, but I love those people who don't give a shit.
I wish I was one of them.
I want to be. Age is helping. I'm getting less. But, if you look at someone who's scared to try because they don't like how they'll look, you think, oh, fucking get in there.
Yes, I suppose that's
What
it.
are you doing? Get in there and enjoy your life. You'll be dead.
Yes, but it's true. It's true. And so, but I find that sometimes easier said than done. Though, that kind of, because I try and emulate, embody that. But I can't always do it. And there are times when I look back on doing early stand-up and I go, oh God, I was so contorted trying to be different things and it must have been so unpleasant to watch because I was so...
Never. You were hilarious from day one.
Of course, that was incredible.
Well, I was trying to remember, you did a bit about hoovering, which I loved so much. You must know what I mean. Anyway, that was probably in that early gig we talked about in Edinburgh.
Maybe those early shows. I'm trying to think what I did. So many of those early shows I did in Edinburgh, I was just like, I'm finding my way with this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
So funny.
But then, but that being forgiving of yourself, sorry, that's what I picked up on there.
Yes.
And that, it's kind of, now it's a lovely idea of sending a young performer to go and do some throat singing and sort of funny, like what a funny story, but it can feel so important to you as a young person and so massive.
Yes, and so easy to fail and everything. But then there was something about ventriloquism when I did it under duress. But then when I was actually alone in my flat and I had my little DV camera on and I had a puppet and I was trying this thing, I got this sense of play like I was a kid playing.
Right.
And talking to this puppet and it talking back, and I just got this secret feeling like, oh, I think I'm onto something. I actually don't know anyone else who's doing this, and it suits me to a T because I can, let out a part of myself that's ashamed to come out through this thing.
Yes,
and it's like it's a gateway to being free.
For sure, and that being free. But what are we looking to be free from? Is it that inner critic? Do you think?
I guess it's the inner critic, and it's all the. I don't know. You get so scared of being exiled, don't you? As a teen, and as and you just sort of think you'll be kicked out if you're not cool or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's the worst straitjacket of all, isn't it?
Oh, it's it just really kind of reminds me of that feeling of exactly that of kind of. I knew I was running away from something at times, but I didn't know what. I didn't know what was holding me back.
Yeah,
it was all in my mind, of course.
Yeah.
But where does it come from? I don't know. But anyway, that's another bad. School, probably.
School's bad. Well, I want to finish schools.
What a good idea.
I think they should be stopped.
That's a great idea.
I think they're awful.
At all ages.
Awful things.
Well, they do. There is that sense of like you go when you're 5. Is it 5? 4?
It's 5? Too young for a start.
And you're told this is the routine you have to get into, and you go, what? Yeah. But I used to be quite happy over there, and used to like going out on errands with my nan.
Yeah.
And things.
Yeah. And this is the way you'll have to learn, and these are the important things. It seems so like a factory. It seems like fast food, metaphorically for humans, just pumping it through in the same fashion. Anyway,
I hadn't thought of that. And a lot of the time you're told, well, you need to work hard at school, otherwise you won't get a job. And now you think, well, for most people, they're going, well, AI is going to take your job now, so you needn't have bothered.
I know, absolutely. I know. What do we do now?
That's a depressing thought.
Gardening.
Well, gardening is a good way to ground that, I suppose. Yes. But I'm interested as well in the how the do we call it a dummy in ventriloquism?
Oh, yes, it's fine to call it any old thing. But I think Monkey's not really a dummy. I think he's more of he's a hand puppet, really, isn't he?
Well, he's a person to us.
He's a person.
But how they become like, is it fair to say like a mask as well?
Yeah.
Like a sort of, in that, did you ever do much?
Trojan horse.
Oh, right. Oh, that's nice.
But it's a way in. Mm-hmm. A mask. Yeah, totally a mask. Well, sorry, what were you going to say about masks?
No, I always read the book and I never did anything about practicing any of that Keith Johnson improv. Improv,
That's a
improv.
good book.
It's
Starts well anyway. I don't think I read the whole thing, but starts very well.
very fun, all about kind of the, being free with your thoughts and all that kind of trusting and yes, it's all that sort of yes-anding stuff that
Yeah, it is,
the Americans do as well.
Yeah, really good.
But
I think that's really good on stage, isn't it? Because you've got to go with your first thought.
yes. Well, Josh Widdicombe said to me once, like, there's a reason the first thing you think of is the first thing you think of. Like the first idea, like, because your brain is filtering out all the bad ideas. So you don't need to obsess about, no, I need to come up with a better idea than that. There isn't a better idea. That first one was
That's fine. And make the best of that one.
Yeah, make the best of that.
It might not be the best one, but if you wait for the second one, I think you'll hate it even more than your first one, won't you? I mean,
oh gosh,
because you tried for it, and it's all you came up with.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's exactly. Yeah, and then that sort of, this is the best you could do, is it?
Yeah.
This is the best you could do. That horrible inner voice. There it is again. But yeah, but I can imagine it is very freeing though to have an outer thing.
Yes, that you can then blame for your first idea. It's lovely as well, because I have all the time I do that on stage. Monkey says the first thing, and I go, what?
Has it ever got you in trouble?
I mean, it's going to, isn't it?
No.
It's always been, because to do it best is to do it without provocation. It makes it much more alive and much more thrilling if he's always saying the first thing. And that is a high wire act and is scary because while I mean no harm to no person, I mean, I love everyone who's come to my show. Thank you for you know what I mean?
Yes.
What if I don't put the block on him and he says something awful?
But I think that's always the fear, isn't it, that we have of, like, we'll say something terribly offensive and we'll be, as they say, cancelled. But people often say that as to us comics, I think, like, oh, you can't say anything. And
No,
I feel like you
you
because you just don't, it's not in your nature to say something spiteful.
Absolutely. No, I mean, what do you want to say that you can't? It's it's a good response to that. Like, what do you want to say?
Yeah, there's always that thing. What do you think I'm trying not to say?
Yeah. No, but it's more about, it's when you talk to people who are in a relationship.
Oh, yes.
But they can actually really reveal themselves, or one can come across mean and then, I mean, I don't know. You know, Monkey might say, you need to get a new boyfriend. And it might be funny, but it might also be true. And then that's rather interfering, isn't it?
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just helping.
Maybe. No, but then we mustn't think that we're there to help.
We mustn't know. Well, we must. I mean, and also, whatever Monkey says to a couple who might break up, it's maybe they were going to break up anyway. You can't blame Monkey for these things. He can't take responsibility for destroying people's lives.
Yeah.
Doing his best. Well, I do hope you're enjoying my lovely chat with Nina Conti. And as ever, if you can hit subscribe, I'd be very grateful. And tell people about it. Why not? I know you have a wonderful film coming out soon.
Yes, I have a film that's just come out on Prime. And
it's out now, sorry.
It's out now on Prime. Yeah, it's been a drip feed to get it out there. I'm just glad it's out now and everyone can see it.
Well, tell us about it. What is it?
It's called Sunlight, and it's a love story between a man who's lost his will to live, really, and a woman who won't come out of a monkey suit. Starts at the beginning, a sort of pledge. I'm not coming out. I've made too many bad decisions, and this guy's better. That's a bad description of the film. I think
it's a nice, wonderful description.
It's a road trip, and it's a love story, and it's a dysfunctional kind of thing set in New Mexico. They dig up a grave. It's quite dark, but it's like the thing that I've done that I'm most proud of, that I really want people to see.
Oh, this is so wonderful.
It took 7 years.
I was going to say, what was the process like?
7 years. The process was with Shinoa Allen, who's from New Mexico. From Albuquerque, and he's an amazing performer. His performance is amazing in it. He and an improviser. So he and I wrote it over this long period of time, and we are in it. And then we filmed it quite low budget in New Mexico with people that he knew and an old Airstream. And it was just sort of like a dream come true, and edited it over quite a long period of time with Riaz Mir, who I've always worked with as an editor. And we just love it. We love it. It's a lovely, very original, very weird story. And I'm in a monkey suit for the whole thing. I had to direct it in a monkey suit.
And I was going to say, and you were in New Mexico for it, so I imagine that was being quite warm.
It's really stuffy, really hard.
You made a rod for your own back there.
I did. But it was a good thing because you just had to get on with it.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny for the crew that there was a monkey calling the shots. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
I bet they loved it.
Yeah.
And I suppose being so warm, if it doesn't matter if you're enjoying yourself, I suppose it's a sign that you love the thing you're creating.
I had to trust the cameraman completely because I couldn't even be bothered to watch things back because it's too hot.
Yes.
And pass me that thing and I can't see. I'll have to take the head off. If I take the head off, the mic's going to become detached and then that takes ages to put back. So just like, let's just do another one. Or you think we got that? Let's move on. It was like that.
Well, that's creative though as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think there's a sense that like auteurs take forever to get everything right and go over it. And I think actually sometimes like when there's the pressure of time or money or indeed excessive heat, that's probably a good thing.
Just do it again. Just do it again.
Yeah,
or not because we think we got it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like we say,
instinctive.
sometimes the first thing is the best thing.
Yeah, often.
I think. I think was it like Emerald Fennell works a bit like that. We'll obviously get it right, but we'll be happily confined by the pressure of time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you think, well, that might be a job to edit, but I'll take that on.
Yes, she doesn't do reshoots. And I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah.
So she says, well, what we've got is the thing that we'll work with. And I thought, I suppose that's to what you were saying.
I kind of love that.
Yeah.
And having done a couple documentaries, when you can't change reality, you have to craft your story from what you've got. There is actually always a way. I feel like I really believe that going into the edit, like this is going to be really hard because we have lots of takes that we didn't have somebody testing, like looking where we put the cup down, or it's going to be really hard.
Things like that. I mean,
it was a good challenge.
I mean, we were talking about it here actually, and one of the reasons on a smaller scale, but we leave in sound like airplanes and bells, is because we want it to feel kind of normal and kind of like real. Sounds a bit pretentious, I know, but just that sense of whatever happens. It's the sort of, is it Philip McDermott who said it about the things that happen are the right things to happen? The people who come to the show are the right people to come to the show. Yeah. It's like you can't argue with what you've got.
No, you mustn't. You mustn't hope for something other than you have.
Yeah, yeah. Well, exactly. Yes, it's hard to do, but it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. It's true, but if you lean into it, then you're celebrating all of it, and it's just sort of more funny. And I mean, I love doing it that way. I think it also would feel really limiting on your creativity to be thinking about doing things the same, because the director's going to be cross with you if you don't. But when you are the director, you don't care. You're like, I'll have to sort that out. But then it made it. We were sometimes able to really improvise, and some of those bits are the best. Yeah, they're the best bits. Some of those.
Oh, I bet. I think a lot of actors now do improvise quite a lot on set, don't they?
I didn't realise, like, Scorsese made them improvise a lot. And a lot of films have been improvised all this time, and we didn't really know.
We just assumed it was all, they'd all learn their lines properly.
Yeah.
Have you ever done an acting gig where you go in for like a day, you've got like a scene, so you don't get to know the crew or anything?
Difficult.
And then you go in and it's fun. You've learned your lines and you want to get it right in front. You've got this crew standing there and director you want to impress. And then the main actor just comes in and does whatever he or she wants. And you're like, but that's now my one line now my 5 lines are now reduced to 1.
I know.
You've said all of them.
Get in there. I know.
And they're like,
or
great.
self-tapes. Oh. When you think, they probably want this, they probably want that. And well, my son is acting now. And I've watched him doing self-tapes. He doesn't bother to learn the lines properly.
Right.
He just does it.
Yeah.
And I go, but that line's that. And he goes, and he's getting work. And I'm just thinking, oh, wow, you know what you're doing. I didn't know. I didn't have that kind of confidence. I
That's
was always
confidence.
second guessing what other people.
Yes. Well, this is
Yeah.
what I mean. That's sort of second guessing. And
Yeah.
and I suppose then you come up against somebody who's like, well, I don't like your voice or whatever. Then you go like, well, I've got to try and please these people.
Yes.
Whereas I wonder if younger people now just go, well, they're wrong.
Well, this is me, like it or not.
Yeah, which is inspiring.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
it might be.
I sometimes think as well. It's the antidote to AI. Actually, is to be not flawed, but to be kind of real. To have the human elements of things that sometimes are right, sometimes are different.
Yes, please. And we're lucky that we have live performance in Katie of what we do, because that can't be taken.
A robot.
I think we're safe with that.
Will you have a robot
Puppet.
at some point?
I did have. It really undoes the whole point of what I do. I had. I had an animatronic one that I didn't have to put my hand in. I had Monkey fitted out, and then he could be over there, and I had a button. And so it looked like he was a bit more. I mean, it doesn't undo the whole point, but I didn't like him over there. I thought, we're getting into something else here.
Okay, it didn't feel right. Yeah.
No, I like it by hand, and the same with the masks. I like running around with the cables and I like trying to catch when I've got too many people on stage and I'm running from person to person.
Oh yeah.
It keeps me going.
Yeah, I was going to say that's
Do you
exciting,
know what I mean?
isn't it?
If I had a little keyboard that opened everyone's mouth, what would I be, like a Wizard of Oz or something?
It is like the Wizard of Oz. Don't look at the man behind
Yeah,
the curtain.
yeah.
Yeah, it isn't. It is just that's true. I like the analog.
You see the workings.
Yeah, the work. I think we like that.
I think so.
I think even with scene docs as well. Sometimes
What's a scene
is it
doc?
Not a scene doc. Scene. Scenery comes in and out. You can have that with people.
Oh yes.
Or you can have it like automated. But I think you can sort of tell when it's like you do sort of like that idea of like, oh, that one came down at a different time to that one.
Someone running on with a chair and stopping their toe on the way
I
out.
Like that, yeah. Like, oh well, we're all committed to this. Come on, let's invest. Otherwise, we're just getting like another film, like another animated film or something where everything's kind of sort of perfected.
No, I long for things to go wrong in serious theatre. I long for it.
Oh yeah, it's so great.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if I've ever really seen it. I remember going to see what was that? What's that fantasy book? The not Harry Potter, but his master's dreams. No, what's it called?
I don't know.
No, I haven't described it very well. How could you?
It's Pullman.
Pullman, you did know.
But I don't know what it's called.
No, his mysterious coat.
comings and goings.
Yeah, it's something like that. About demons. Oh, there's a demon. But the stage broke. And it was quite... and it was all quite serious. All committing to this kind of fantasy world. The National Theatre.
Oh, wow.
And the Olivier. And then the Revolve broke.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
And they were sort of playing along with it, and the music was sort of carrying on. And like, scene's going on for a bit, and nothing's happening.
Oh, it's
and then
good.
the bloke had to go, any birthdays in?
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's not too serious. I think like you say about...
Well, I love to see someone having to survive that.
Yeah.
I went to Starlight Express.
Oh, yeah.
I went for a laugh. It wasn't really a laugh. But there was a bit that went wrong and they all left.
Oh.
When they were on skates, so they were able to leave quick. And
of course,
there was no one left to deal with it. And a sort of voice came on saying, we'll start again in a minute. And I thought, well, leave them on to deal with it.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm always a bit sad about that when the company manager has to go, sadly, we've had a problem and we need to take a pause. You can just stay in your seats. I always think it's mean to make people stay in their seats for like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
When they're like, well, I don't know, there's something we could do, I'm sure.
Yeah. Leave us together, yeah.
Sing along or something. I know you're taking a show to Edinburgh.
I am, yes.
Conti's Cabaret.
Yes, Nina Conti Cabaret.
Nina
it's
Conti
like
Cabaret.
a dangerous title.
Fun title.
Yes, I'm doing that. And I'm doing that with other people doing little spots in it, which is lovely because I get a small rest
Yes.
Even if it's 10 minutes, that's lovely. And then you can come on again and do another good bit. Because I find that my brain tires when I'm doing a whole show, and I always offer a little shit bit in the middle. And I'm avoiding that with this
bringing somebody
format.
else on.
Yeah.
It's very honest.
You don't have to watch my lull. With somebody else can do something fantastic. Yeah.
It's a good idea in an hour show. Yeah, brilliant.
Yes. It's like having a support act, like
in the middle.
In the middle.
It's a really good idea, having a support act, actually.
I think I'm going to do that on tour, actually. I think I might come out in the first half, and then the support act will do the beginning of the second half.
What a treat.
Do you think that's a good idea? I think I might try that.
Well, try it.
Sorry,
don't mind. The sunflowers don't mind. I think it's a brilliant idea. Well, they can't get you for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I sometimes think of my younger self and think there were so many things I might have tried out as a stand-up, but I was just too scared to do it. And now I think, why didn't I just do that?
Yes.
Maybe I'll just play the violin in the middle. I've never played the violin before. I mean, it's not a good idea. But I could have tried it.
You could still. I would like to try it in your show. Just for a minute.
Yeah, just for a minute. Just to come on. It's horrible as well on people who don't know how to play it. I would be one of those people. Yeah. But still, maybe it would inspire people. Yeah. I do think people should have a go at music. Now, Nina, I do have what is it called? A format point.
Okay.
Which I always forget. in this, because the garden is very much an improvisation, of course.
Yes.
And a free flow creativity. You have to let it do its thing. But I have a question I always ask my guests, which is, what is your first memory of being in a garden?
Well, I have to go with my first idea. Look at me. I was looking for my fourth.
I saw that in your eyes.
I loved ladybirds.
Oh.
Weren't they shiny back in the 80s? Were you there in the 80s or were you young?
Yeah, I was young. I was 83. I was born.
I remember them being so red and so shiny and amazing. I loved ladybirds. That's not really a full memory, but I can...
No, I like
mint, catching a ladybird, calling up your finger from the mint.
Oh, how lovely.
That's a very early memory. But the other ones were towering asparagus, which we would eat.
You said it with such terror.
Well, I mean, I guess I was small, but...
I'd like to see that film as well. Towering asparagus.
It's awfully long, asparagus.
I don't think I've ever seen it grow to full.
Well, this is a childhood memory. I'm going to have to fact check it. But to me, it was...
Huge.
Here, yeah.
Well, I suppose I think some of those vegetables do grow, like artichokes grow like that, I think, quite tall, don't they? So they would have been quite towering to you as a child.
Very big. And then broccoli, I remember being very big too. But maybe I was very small.
You in the film Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
I think so. Because broccoli's not that high, is it?
Broccoli.
Is no broccoli high?
Maybe tender stem or something. It's probably taller than you imagine it from the shops. Because I've never been able to grow it because, as you see in the garden, there's little white butterflies.
They're lovely.
Well, they like to come and eat the cabbages and the brassicas, and they lay their eggs, and their little caterpillar come and eat all the things. So you end up with a sort of very lace-like vegetable. But I can imagine that. And I was thinking, as you said, about ladybirds. Apparently, most of them are male. Firstly,
are they?
Apparently, and I haven't seen one for years.
I remember in lockdown, I was gardening on my roof. That's what I have. I have just pots on the roof.
Oh, I like it.
And we had an aphid thing, and then learned that you needed ladybirds to combat
come and eat them,
aphids. And we were walking down by the canal in Regent's Park, and I saw a ladybird, and I thought, should we take him home? We got him, and we were going to take him home, and somebody on a houseboat shouted at us, "That's how ladybirds leave." I thought, oh my God, this is like I didn't think that would be like a ladybird crime, but it was theft.
A ladybird theft.
And I had to leave it where it was.
God, the sort of punishing attitude of some people in Regent's Park. But also, how could they see what you were doing?
Well, he knew what we were doing.
He knew the ladybird.
I don't know if he knew that one specifically, but he could tell. I mean, maybe other people were doing it. Maybe ladybirds were like in great demand during lockdown, because that's when everyone who wasn't a gardener before became one.
Oh, maybe it was that time.
Yeah.
And David Attenborough says there are snakes in Regent's Park. Have you ever seen one?
I hope that I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
I really don't like snakes. But I'm sorry, I'm thinking about I'm still searching for a bigger childhood memory that has a story attached to it.
No, that's perfectly
Is that
perfect.
what that
I
do?
remember being in the playground and ladybirds being something that I think people wanted to hold in their hands, but then somebody said, because they're cold-blooded and we're warm-blooded, it's quite burning for them to
Oh,
be
poor
on.
things,
Poor
really.
things, so we would, let them go.
I won't touch them again.
No. Well, no, but you might need them. Aphids apparently you can use very liquid, I think, on, but that doesn't seem quite as...
Can you really?
Yeah, I think so. Diluted.
I've never. Well, I mean, I know people can grow cannabis and everything, but I was reading Empire of Pain. Have you read that about the Sacklers?
No, about... Oh? No, I haven't read it.
It's about OxyContin and
Yes.
and bad. And heard about in Tasmania where they grow those poppies. There were so many acres of those poppies. I don't know if they're still growing because I'm not sure what's happened now. I haven't finished the book yet.
Oh, gripping.
But are we all growing those poppies that have
What,
opium in them? Well, how do you get those ones? Are they illegal?
I don't know, because we get a couple growing. They always grow. We've got one poppy that grows in the stupidest place in the middle of the bench. What a stupid place for it to grow.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, in
Is
the
that
middle.
the pod? Is that?
That's the pod. So it's sort of flowered. It might come to something else. But we get another one over there, because I had some, you know, like when you go to a wedding and they give you like a packet of seeds as a favour. And yeah, thank you. Most of them get eaten by birds, I think. But
Right.
but on this occasion,
That was from that.
that one did survive. But I don't know. I've never tried to inject it. I think there's a bit more of a process in it, isn't there?
There must
to
be some process.
to turn it into an opioid. I'd assume.
I'm just sort of surprised, like, that we don't, more of us know how that's done.
Well, I mean, that's a good point. I don't know, actually. Yeah.
Because if it's a sort of painkiller growing in your garden, I mean, it's apparently very dangerous. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous, but, you know.
The peddling of it is criminal.
Criminal, terrible.
By these pharma companies, no question.
No question,
But,
no question at all. I don't know. I mean, I feel like back in the day, there would have been, you know, people who knew about what plants did, what things.
We know about rubbing a dock leaf on a nettle sting.
Famous one, yes.
But we don't know about chewing a poppy for a headache.
And also, if you've got a toothache, I think the last thing you're going to do is get some cloves and chew on that. I think cloves are, like, I don't know if that would do anything for a toothache, really.
No.
Or,
No,
do you know what I
I
mean? Like
hadn't
things
heard
like
of that one. Are you meant to chew on a clove?
Or something like that. I don't know if
Right.
that's right. Don't try it at home. I don't want your teeth to fall out. But other things, I feel like back in the day, well, like this is an echinacea plant here.
Oh, is it?
And
The yellow?
I think it's the purple is the echinacea, and the yellow is
The purple? Oh, really?
I think, or maybe the yellow is the echinacea. Someone will know. I guess that's similar
It's for
to echinacea.
bruising, isn't
For
it?
bruising.
Yeah.
And then the spiky one, aloe vera.
Oh, that's magic. That got rid of a sty in time for a show. Can you believe
Really?
it? That fast. I had a show and I broke a bit off and put it direct onto my eye and it just went over a few hours. Yeah, it was amazing.
I always think it's like greeting somebody called Vera. Aloe vera.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, nice, isn't it? Well, I don't know. I wish I knew more about the herbaceous things it can do. But I'm sure, I mean, I've got sage over there. That's supposed to bring wisdom, isn't it?
Is it?
Someone's very sage if they've... I don't know.
Oh, is that why?
No, I don't know.
No.
But I feel like in like the RSC, there'll be somebody, probably some coach that knows all about what all the herbal meanings are in,
Yeah.
you know, Timon of Athens, one of those obscure Shakespeare
I know.
plays.
Oh, there's so much to learn. There's so much to learn,
So
Tom.
much to learn.
We're going to learn it all in time.
Well, thank goodness we've got those robots. To help us. So tell us, though, when is Nina Conti's Cabaret on?
That's I start on the 17th and I go to the 24th of August, so it's just a week.
Oh, brilliant.
It's just a week at the McEwen Hall, which is a fabulous big
Oh,
venue.
that's a nice place
and
to
it's like a variety show, me and 2 or 3 others each night.
What time?
I think it'll be really fun. It's on at 7:15.
Oh, ideal.
Ideal.
Very civilised time. And Sunlight is available now on Amazon Prime.
Sunlight is on Prime, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful
yes, very
stuff.
exciting.
Well, Nina, I've very much enjoyed this little chat in the garden. Oh, so
Me
what were we going to say?
too.
Oh, what were we going to say?
No, I wasn't going to say anything. I felt like we were wrapping up and I wondered how long you normally go on for and if we
Normally
ran out.
3
too
to 8
soon.
hours. Is that okay with you? Did no one mention that? Have you ever turned
It's
up
just an unspoken feeling like, are we still?
have you ever turned up with those things that go on and you're like, oh, I thought this was only going to be 40 minutes, and it's like, it is literally like a 2-hour thing.
Yeah, 2-hour thing. Oh, gosh,
God.
yeah.
Oh, I had that dentist appointment. But my dentist is in Forest Hill.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody who knows how to do the two-tone throat chanting nearby your dentist, and that's a great combo business.
What a business idea. Well, I shall keep an ear out for them whilst I've got my mouth open. But Nina Conti, thank you so much for joining me in the garden.
Thank you,
it's
Tom
lovely to have
Allen.
you here. And
Lovely.
I'll see you later. Yeah.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Lovely. Thank you. This is lovely.
Oh, and there's the bell, which means it must be the end of the episode. But thank you so much for joining us. It's a little serene moment in your day, I hope, for you to come into the garden. And as I always say, for a quiet podcast, it would mean the world to me if you could hit subscribe, make a bit of noise on our behalf, tell people about it, share it, like it, hit subscribe, or write a comment. I like those. Anyway, thank you again for joining me, and see you next time on Pottering.